For women, taking care of our health and well-being holds paramount importance. Dr. Perry Ahmed joins us once again to shed light on maintaining female wellness during the winter months. Understanding the importance of caring and hygiene is quite intricate. What does that mean for wellness in terms of putting the two together, wellness and feminine hygiene?
It definitely affects our well-being, and it should be basic, simple steps that women should follow to look after our bodies. It's like refraining from using any soap to wash the vagina. Using water instead is a much better option. Changing your underwear every day, changing your sanitary pads, changing your tampons to prevent toxic shock syndrome.
We've got to use, obviously, products that are pH balanced, am I right?
Yes, you are.
Scent-free. And then what do you mean by toxic shock?
So toxic shock syndrome can be caused by keeping your tampon in for too long. Okay. A bacterial infection can result, and that can cause serious effects.
What age should one go and check out oneself, number one? And number two, what age should you start becoming aware of feminine hygiene?
So I think age isn't really so important. Okay. It's important just to develop simple habits from a young age.
So from puberty?
Yeah, that's a good example. Just simple things like the things we mentioned, using water as opposed to soap, changing your underwear often enough, cleaning the area often enough, and knowing to seek help when there's a problem.
Yes, yes. Speak to me about the impact of hormones when it comes to, first of all, mood, and then of course, female wellness.
So hormones play a crucial part. If you think about it, estrogen is the hormone that makes us women feel good. It makes us feel confident. It makes us want to go out and socialize. It gives us a spring in our step. And as you enter menopause, this drops. This affects your mood in several ways, and it also affects your vagina. So the drop in estrogen can cause dryness, which can make it easier to get micro tears during intercourse, which can make it more susceptible to pick up an infection. You may also benefit from something like a local hormonal cream that could help with the dryness and the thinning out of the skin and tissue. And then in terms of mood, the drop in estrogen can cause irritability, anger, depression, a low self-esteem, increased anxiety, difficulty sleeping, difficulty concentrating. And it's important to remember that the average age of menopause is 52. But you don't wake up and you're in menopause. That's not how it works. The changes in the body hormonally start taking place 10 years before that.
Perimenopause, that area before menopause.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. So becoming aware of your mood swings and how that's impacting like discharge. What tips can you give us in terms of navigating, the winter blues, navigating hormones, and then also wellness, feminine wellness?
Feminine wellness, it boils down to simple things. Using the right things, which, for example, should be water, and staying away from the wrong things that could easily disrupt the microbial environment that the vagina functions in, because the vagina is self-cleansing.
Yes.
It does its job on its own. And if you're a little bit worried, if you're on an antibiotic, if you want to take something, you can take a probiotic. And then in terms of diet, exercise, making sure that you do all of those things and having some coping mechanisms in place for stressful times is also important, because our body is connected. So all of our parts experience depression. One part impacts the other part.
Yes. Keeping the foundations at ground and the pillars standing up. to health and well-being. Thank you so much. So we've just ascended to a new level of self-care, paving the way for an all-round confidence boost. And GynaGuard is providing you with an opportunity to impart this knowledge to your fellow sisters. Participate in the Finding the Face of GynaGuard competition by visiting www.faceofgynaguard.co.za.
Are you the face? We're looking for 3 fabulous women to be the face of GynaGuard. Win a Fiat 500, 50,000 Rand cash, cover girl status, and so much more. To enter, buy and try any GynaGuard product and tell us about it at faceofgynaguard.co.za. You could be the one.